Hey there everybody, this is Eric here, back again with Classic Cards, coming at you with another Box Bonanza video in the series. Today we're getting into our wax boxes now. We are starting off with 1991 Donruss. This is Series 1, it's the yellow box with the yellow packs. And Series 2 is the green minty box. We'll be doing that also in the future. This is, like I said, 1991. This is the first time Donruss issued their cards in two separate series. So we'll be seeing the cards. These are blue. They got the blue borders. The Series 2 has the green borders, and those together comprise the full set. Series 1 is 386 cards and an estimated 3 million, that's right, 3 million of each card was printed. So as far as the rookies in here, I'm not looking for anybody too big. I think in total we have Derek Bell, Phil Plantier, Kevin Morton, so Kevin Belcher. There's really nobody really big in here, but there's a ton. It is packed with Hall of Famers from their playing days, and then so that's the base cards. As far as the inserts, they have bonus cards, as they call them, which are highlight cards. It says highlight on the card. Grand Slammers, and what we are looking out for is those elite cards. So, and those are numbered to 10,000. And I know you might be saying, dang, numbered to 10,000 must be pretty easy to get. Well, like I said, remember, 3,000 of each card is estimated to be printed. And look, you can see an $18 tag on there. I didn't pay anywhere near that. But it is considered factory sealed if you have this Donruss cellophane on it. If it's sealed with normal cellophane, clear cellophane, it doesn't have those Donruss things, it's been resealed at some point. They didn't start sealing them until the year before this, 90, I believe. So the elite cards have Barry Bonds, George Brett, Jose Canseco, Andre Dawson, Doug Drabek, Cecil Fielder, Ricky Henderson, and Matt Williams. And then there's also a Ryan Sandberg autograph out of 5,000 and a Nolan Ryan Legends series card out of 7,500. So I'm going to try to make this video pretty quickly. As we don't have too great a chance of getting those elite cards, but we will be looking out for them. So I will be flying through most of these. There's that bonus that I was talking about, Ryan Sandberg. So I'll just go ahead and name out any of the big names, put some of the inserts aside. Like there's a Diamond Kings of Edgar Martinez, and then of course the Willie Stargell puzzle. Fun to put that all together. We have a checklist there. And as far as those elite cards, I've heard rumors that you might be able to tell by the packs colors. The pack color might be a shade lighter. Also have heard rumors of people using metal detectors to detect those elite cards, kind of detect that foil, although I don't know how useful that is. I don't know how well that works. There's a Griffey Jr. Put some Hall of Famers in a pile, and our puzzle piece. So there are different variations of these cards, although slightly, very, very slightly different. Technically 3 different variations. There's a Chris Sabo for you Chris Sabo fans. There's a highlights card. Dave Parker, Robin Ventura. Hey, there's a Mark McGwire All-Star card. We'll take that. So like I was saying, there's 3 different variations. 2 of the variations are just looking at the difference on the back right here where it says 1990 Leaf Incorporated. One variation, there's a set that says Leaf Incorporated period, and then there's one that says Leaf Incorporated no period. So that is technically a variation right there. And then like I said, they have all the set like that. There's a Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens. So this is what the card looks like, and you can see like the back before I showed you. Nolan Ryan. So you're definitely going to get a bunch of Hall of Famers. Big list of Hall of Famers here from 91. but it is not strong, like I said, whatsoever on the rookies. So basically what you're shooting for is a elite card. So you might be going through a few cases before you find one. But it's fun. It's part of baseball card history. 1991 Donruss being the first main serial numbered chase card, I would say, kind of kick off the chase card numbered serial card hunt. And those were numbered to 10,000. That just blows my mind, and it really just goes to show how many cards were being printed back then. So it's kind of interesting to think about, whereas nowadays numbered out of 10,000 wouldn't be too much. So let's continue here, see what we got. Doug Drabek. There's a Derek Bell rookie. Dante Bichette. And so I will be opening future boxes of these, not in the same way. We're only going to do one video per release on things like this in the Box Bonanza series. However, the future boxes that I record, there's a Ken Griffey Jr. off miscut there, off center, super off center. Interesting. And in those videos I will be just flying through all these base cards. If you don't have any interest in looking through a bunch of junk wax, as they call them, and in the hopes that eventually we will get the elite card, one of the elite cards. And looking at the checklist, probably that Doug Drabek or Cecil Fielder, Matt Williams, those three are going to be the least biggest names on the list. Rafael Palmeiro, Diamond Kings. So this is a cool old set. You probably most definitely have seen these cards and this design before, either blue or green, from the second series. And I have put these puzzles together. I should have got one out to show you guys, but it's fun. Love putting those puzzles together. Donruss did those for a while in the 80s and here in the early 90s. I also believe Donruss has a 2002 kind of like a throwback puzzle for those of you who are super into the puzzles. So these wax packs are super sticking to the puzzles, but luckily, you know, it doesn't damage the card, which is kind of smart on their part, I guess. I don't know if they planned that, but there's John Smoltz. And so eventually, hopefully, when we do find an elite card, we'll be able to test, you know, if there is a lighter pack or anything like that, because I don't know, I haven't found an elite card myself in a pack, so I haven't been able to compare. But if any of you out there have pulled an elite card from 91 Donruss, Series 1 or Series 2, do let me know. Leave a comment down below. Was it a lighter pack? Kind of, how was it? I mean, you can kind of take all of them out here and compare. And so that's another thing I wanted to mention. I mentioned that seal earlier. Be on the lookout, because I have seen these Donruss a lot where there's all the packs in there. It's sealed, resealed, as in not the Donruss cellophane, but they've just cut out the top, so you can see all the packs in there. And I'm guessing what that means is somebody opened the box, went, you know, took a look at it, and if that lightness thing is true, they would be able to go, you know, there's the elite card. That's basically the premise of it. So again, just a theory. I haven't seen any proof of it, but I have heard those stories, along with the metal detector pack searchers. Another miscut one there. Ricky Henderson, Cal Ripken again, Dave Parker, So like I said, there's a long list of Hall of Famers, especially in the Series 1 set. And with 36 packs in a box, you're gonna get a lot of cards. And you can imagine how many of these boxes that were made if 3 million cards of each were printed. I mentioned a 386 card first series set. The second series has just about the same, 384. So that is a lot of cards, and therefore a lot of these boxes. There's a Barry Bonds Diamond King. Sweet. Bernard Gilkey rookie card. There you go. And next one, what do we got here? Doug Drabek, Langston and Witt. That's pretty cool. Mark Langston and Bobby Witt. Mark Gubicza. So I did want to open these wax boxes on the channel. Years like this, maybe years that are a little more popular. Hey, there's Sammy Sosa, Wade Boggs. But like I said, one video on these releases, and then in the future, if I do get an elite card, I'll make a separate video on that. And I just wanted to show you, at least have a video out there on my channel where somebody can check us out, break in some old wax such as this 1991 Donruss. So, and it is a wax box, so we went ahead and threw it in box Bonanza. There's a Wongon, Dave Righetti, Diamond Kings. So if you're somebody who, I don't know, has young kids who you would like to start getting into collecting or even teaching about old baseball players from, you know, more of your time, these early 90s sets would be a good cheap box, you know, to kind of, you can break through the whole thing with your kids, teach them about a bunch of the Hall of Famers, good players, any stories you have. And so whenever I'm out and about and around, I have no problem picking these up sealed for $5. And so every time I see them for $5, I can't pass on that, Don Mattingly. There's still cardboards with, you know, baseball players on them. I don't really care too much how many they made, but it is quite apparent. You know, and there is a reason. There's something behind it. There's a reason why they call it junk wax. But every man's junk is another man's treasure. Another Cal Ripken. So you can see what I'm seeing by the names here. Dave Parker. You're going to be seeing a lot of, you know, big players, famous players. The thing with these cards, again, is they were produced so much. So the value is really not there. Ken Cardmunity, Mark McGwire again, Glenn Wilson, Mark Witt. Okay. Hubie Brooks, Ray Langford, rookie. Alright, Kevin Morton, rookie card. Hey, Bo Jackson highlights. You know we love Bo. Matt Williams, Kurt Stillwell, Diamond Kings. Our puzzle piece. I didn't want to make this too long of a video, so please do feel free to, you know, skip me opening each pack or whatever, but there's a lot of packs, 36 packs, and I did want to get, you know, some of this important information out to you guys. As far as the set and some of the things Donruss did back then, some things to look out for, variations or whatever. I mentioned the two variations on the back with that leaf thing, and the third variation are these borders on the side. which is another tough one. And basically, so this card right here has 3 yellow lines right there. Well, on the factory set, and that's where those variations come from, the design will be different. You know, maybe the lines will be over there or whatever. So, like I said, there's variations, but very small differences in each variation. But people do put multiple variation sets together, you know, card 1 A, B, C, card 2 A, B, C. So there are people out there. Mark McGwire again, highlights, bonus card as they call it, I think. Chuck Finley, getting down to it here in the stack. So, like I said, we're hoping for an elite card, but definitely not expecting it. So, as far as you guys on the channel, I can promise you won't be seeing another one of these boxes until we are ripping an elite card. So, however many boxes it takes me to do it, if it's the next box, 10 boxes, 20 boxes, I'm gonna make a video, mash it all together, and you will be able to see an elite card being pulled out of a pack. Again, if that even ever happens. So, hoping to do that before I die. I know a lot of fun stories of you guys out there, memories as a kid pulling elite cards, and when you think about that today, that's just actually really insane. Like the chances of that are pretty crazy. And you know, now we can go back and buy boxes and boxes and still not find any. So as a kid, that just must be, you know, must make your week opening that card, even if you maybe didn't even realize what you had. So finishing off here, another Edgar Martinez Diamond King, Ricky Henderson, Cecil Fielder, Moises Alou rookie card. I didn't see that one on the checklist. All right, Ken Griffey Jr., Moises Alou. Always think of the Cubs when I think of Moises Alou. Sorry, Cubs, but at least that curse has been broken. Barry Larkin, Bobby Bonilla, Dave Righetti again, Diamond Kings. Doesn't look like we're getting any super luck on this break. But at least they're cards and we're opening it. I wanted to get this out there eventually to show you guys. So we'll throw this in box Bonanza one of these days. There's another Moises Alou rookie. Not bad. Sandy Alomar, Steve Finley, Mike Scioscia, Ray Langford rookie, Randy Johnson, the big unit, and our final pack. So thank you guys for watching. Again, this was Series 1 of 1991 Donruss. Wax box. No elite cards. I mean, you would be able to tell right out of the pack, oh, we have an elite. So if you guys are out there searching for the elites as well, let me know if you find them. Like I said, let's try to figure out if some of those legends are true on the packs. So this box wasn't a winner, but we'll see for the future. Like I said, the next time you guys see this, you'll be seeing an elite card. So however long that takes, we'll be here. Hope you guys had a fun rip today watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below your elite card stories. And as always, care for the cards, care for each other, even junk wax cards like this. Catch you later.